Oh yeah,
right? Free.
the Chinese.
Yeah, it's so
I saw that as well.
emotional, that one.
Yes, you see, Leona. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. The driver like Alonso. I think I brought this up before this as well. Have you watched the Melbourne race where Alonso got the penalty without touching George Russell?
Yeah.
You don't know about that.
That was quite
So what happened was Alonso slowed down in the corner a bit, slightly earlier than before. He get a good exit, but FIA give him penalty for that, because they say that Alonso was at fault for slowing down more, that caused George Russell to crash. He crashed by himself, but they give him penalty for that. While you were hit by someone, cost you a fortune, and they are not penalized. So how is it? Inconsistency everywhere.
Yeah.
Nobody had answered that.
The what's for us uncalled for.
Okay.
Sounds correct.
Hi guys, welcome to Paddock Show. My name's Saris, episode 15 with Kumar.
Yeah, I'm Kumar here, and today we have one of our well-renowned female racer of Malaysia, Miss Leona Chin. Wow, how are you? And Jason? Good. Right. Before we proceed, just the story of myself, from how I get to know you. I saw an ad, commercial ad, way back those days, that you were drifting or something like that. I mean, how are you getting into this? It's amazing to see a female racer competing.
Well, it started when I was in high school, and I love cars because of the friends that I hang out with, and they influenced me to become a car enthusiast. So I went out and gathered a lot of information. Finally, when I got my driving license, I found out how to drift from a drift people, and I learned all the basics. From there, I wanted to go into more serious racing. So then I joined into a PC.
Closer to the mic.
No.
Closer to the mic. Push the chair closer.
It's okay.
Yes.
So once I got my driving license, I learned drifting. And then after that, then I wanted to go into racing. So I went into circuit racing through a handpick. Somebody contacted me and asked me to join in a female driver search, and I was one of the finalists in the female driver search. And from there, they picked the top fastest drivers to go into the Millennium Endurance Race, the 12-hour race, and I was one of the ladies. I mean, the whole team is ladies,
Right.
So one of the only teams that all ladies and race in the Malaysian Endurance Race.
But just a question, how old were you when you started this motorsport racing?
I also don't remember already. Maybe 18, 19 years old that time.
19, wow. Then only you got your license after that.
License first.
Oh, okay.
So
Then not racing further.
license first.
Okay, Leona, what excites you about racing?
Excites me, the speed, the adrenaline rush. I just like to make things like this. In drifting, I like to make it like I'm dancing with the car.
Dancing with a car?
Yeah.
Wow.
Performing a dance like that. So I enjoy that. Then when I go into racing, different kind of performance, I want to prove that ladies can drive fast. So it's a different kind of mindset.
Right. So how was your challenge, from getting into motorsport from the young age, from your parents-wise, family-wise, and the surrounding, your surrounding challenges itself?
Oh yeah, I go through 19 years in this industry.
19 years? Oh my God.
That's a long time.
Go through a lot of challenges. Of course, family, at first they are a bit skeptical and concerned about my safety.
Yeah.
So what I did was I followed the rules. She set me a house rules, like you cannot come home after midnight. So I'm a Cinderella. Okay. At least we come back home already. That one, okay. Then must always tell her where I am. Okay, so then okay, I go tell her that. Then she's a bit more less concerned. Then when I go for events, I bring her to watch, and she become a critic. She say, "You this corner not fast."
Wow.
Very competitive.
She might be a coach.
Then I don't want to bring her there. So then she understand that racing is safe, got helmet, all the safety equipment. Then as long as she's, calm that this is a safe sport, then it's fine already. She let me do whatever I want to do. But I already, answer all her requirement, and she let me go.
Wow.
Whatever I do.
So, Jason, how do you meet Leona?
Oh, this is how did I meet Leona was 2017. Right? 2017, yes. KLCC, I was doing, remember the last episode I talked about Potas coming to
Yes.
Snippet and things like that?
Yeah.
So that was the event. So Leona was there, and then that's how we met. She did the promote my event and the record, the event cover the event and things like that. That's really how I got to meet her. I was already a vet,
Right.
and when I remember the first moment, she and Akina, manager, come to the booth and things like that. And Akina said, "Can we come in?" And then I saw Leona. Of course, Leona, come in.
I'm so shocked.
So she was just a walk-in.
No, she covers my event.
Oh, she comes.
So I didn't know, because that time the agency, I think an agency called me, she was supposed to cover the event and things like that. She did cover the event. So when she came, I was surprised. I thought, okay, then only later I know, okay, our agency actually engaged her to cover events here.
And so,
Right. But before that, knowing that the difference now with so many initiative for female racers, back then it was so difficult. I'm sure it was like, it must be hard for you to penetrate into the industry. So how you, because we know you have a lot of fans actually, in Malaysia, the fan base is huge because you are one of the first Malaysian female racer to go international. So how you cope with all these challenges and the pressure from back then to now?
Okay. It's difficult. Yeah. What was the question?
Basically,
Guys, she's trying to tell you.
the challenges that you face from those days until now is literally easy for some of them for joining go-kart and stuff like that. But you, 20 years ago, 19 years ago, how do you do it?
How? I just joined whatever motorsport events have at that time. Of course, I got a bunch of friends that are very supportive, and especially my manager right now, Akina. So he's very supportive. As whenever we got any event, like let's say there was that time got Gymkhana, we will prep our car, go for Gymkhana, and then if not enough sponsors, we go and find sponsors for the race. Then next week got the drift event, then we prep our drift cars to join the drift drift event. Then we find sponsor again in race, non-stop, because we know that motorsport is so small and then it's hard to develop our skill. So I just join whatever event is. Drag also I joined before, and then I join different tracks. So there's a track in Perak also. We go all the way there just to compete in the time attack. We bring our cars. So at that time it's difficult because there's not many ladies in the sport, but I take it as a positive thing. So I will tell the sponsors, okay, because I'm the only lady there, so it's kind of better to get more exposure. So that's where I get the selling point. So they find there's better value, so then they will consider sponsoring me.
How do you feel the physical challenge? Racing cars are not easy. It's brutal. It's from what we saw recently. The way is the endurance race, the fitness level, the coaching. How you go through all this?
Okay, so the tough thing is, I'm not as strong as a guy, and my leg strength, and also I have injury before, so the strength is not as strong as a guy. So what I do is sometimes in racing you don't really need all those strength, but in race like endurance race you need to keep the car as long as possible. So actually you don't need to go all out in the race. You need to know how to pace yourself. So during like endurance race, you don't need to full throttle all the way. So that's good thing. For sprint races, yes, I go all out. So I will, prior to the race, I will go for training at the gym, cycling to gain more stamina, and sometimes even make myself sweat inside the car. With all the doors closed.
Wow.
Make sure that I can be
Can I
scared.
try that to lose weight?
Can try. Why?
I want to try it.
What tips about how to lose?
Right, Aris.
How do you find motorsports now to when you started? Is there much differences?
Yeah, of course. Now I feel got more programs, development programs for the youth. Even my nephew niece also are into go-kart because they also are aware that motorsports is also a good sport to take in, and the parents are very supportive. My sister, and they join all the programs that KBS organized by some clubs, and I see got more ladies also.
Yeah.
I myself also organize events to have more development for the youth and also for the ladies especially. So last few years ago we did the Saudi Ladies Cup with the Morek, and we saw a lot of new lady faces. Some, because of the event, then they start to mingle with other competitors and they become good friends after that.
Wow.
So I think it was a good platform for them to join and be friends and also be competitors. And also with working with Raceroom, we have also developed a lot of new drivers because simulator is very good way to learn in a safe and cheaper way compared to racing. And I find that Raceroom is the closest to real car racing. Especially they have all the tracks that I really use in real life, and it's 100% same the gradient, the way the track look like. So I don't need to relearn things when I reach a new track. So like if I go to Shanghai, the tracks in the race room is exactly the same as the track in Shanghai.
Right.
So I know where those breaking point, I know everything is exactly the same. So it take less time get familiarized.
Yeah,
which is really good. So for youths, they will use this as a very fast learning curve.
So talking about Raceroom, last week, me and Kumar and Jason was on the Genting track. Have you tried the Genting track?
And I couldn't even make it within, like, up and down.
This guy is an animal, with the Genting track.
Wait, one spicy question for you, Leona.
Yes, what's the spiciness level?
How do you challenge male drivers? I mean,
How?
You have won so many races from when you started until now. I mean, how do they feel? How's their reaction from, getting beaten by you?
Well, of course they are unhappy.
Don't be unhappy, guys. It's pure talent.
And of course they don't want to look to me, and they will do they will go all the way to make sure I don't win. Yeah, no.
So there is politics involved in all this.
Politics or more like competitive racing.
Okay.
Politics, those very sensitive topic.
Okay. Right. So tell us about your journey. I mean, from how many races you have won, championship, and all that.
I don't know how.
Let's keep that. Let's talk about your last race win. Last
Yeah, this one.
Okay, so this race is the Tianjin, China.
China. All right.
And I drove the BMW 235i in the track. It's a very new track. It's called B1 Auto World International Circuit and in Tianjin. And the weather is different from Malaysia. It's more cooling. Once the sun set, very cold.
Oh.
So different. So hard to get the tire temperature on the car. The car is great. Everybody drives the same car, so that's very fair because everybody is prepped by the same organizer.
All right.
And yeah, Raceroom also had a lot of help to organize to help out with this arrangement. So he's really good connection in China.
Man.
He had a lot of friends in China, so he managed to get this seat drive for me, and I was really thankful. The most interesting part of the race, of course, is I was racing and my lap times were good in the qualifying, so I qualified first. Then when race start, I did do well with the launch.
Okay. Okay.
So I missed out on the good launch. So the second guy overtook me.
All right.
So I was second. And after that, I chased after the guy in front. And didn't know, but the guy behind me was also very aggressive.
Oh my.
And he tried to outbrake and he hit me. And I spun out. Then his explanation is he braked already, but I tried to double brake. Didn't.
This is in Malaysia or
China.
China? Oh my.
Yeah. So after that, I say I brake already, but then the distance too near already.
But you managed to win the race. Oh my God.
After I spun.
She spun and won, man.
What was the gap?
Wow, you're like
This
you are like Max Verstappen in Hungary 2022.
Other people pick up.
Really?
I see him very far. Then I just chase every
Damn.
I get. He so maybe he looking behind and he like Cabra. Then he make mistake. Then I see the gap suddenly very close already. So I find the right time. Then I overtake him. Then keep down.
He couldn't handle the woman power.
Yeah, he was very upset. He's my friend. He's my friend, and after that he was quite upset. And he also do a YouTube. He does YouTube. He does Douyin.
Right.
So he did do a story about our battle. Very interesting. But at the end of the video, he was a bit upset. He was saying in his Chinese dialect. Then he don't want to lose again. And he said, is Leona joining the next round? And then the commentator was saying, yeah, she's going to join next round. Then he said, I don't want to join.
My,
Say that.
never mind. It's actually a very healthy competition. You know, looking international wise, Malaysia wise, actually you are an idol for a lot of female drivers. Now, a lot of female drivers are actually my friends as well. You know, they admire you, they adore your talent, the way you manage your career flow. You know, they're going into time attacks, you know, the NACA track and stuff like that. They're going go-kart. It's really booming at the moment, and thanks to you actually. You know, exposing a lot of opportunities for female drivers and also motorbikers. You know, it's motorsport basically. So, what is your advice, you know, getting into this motorsport culture for female drivers?
Advice. Just beat all the guy. Okay, but you wear the helmet, right? Nobody know you are guy or girl. So when you wear is a Superman, and then you
agree with that.
go all out. Then once the car, so oh sorry, you are sorry.
My brake fails.
Have you beaten any male drivers in your races?
Sorry?
Have you beaten any guy, boy drivers?
Yeah, I think a lot.
Yeah,
They are upset.
very upset, huh?
Yeah, very.
So, what is the difference driving internationally and in Malaysia? Is there a lot of difference? The gap?
Driving standards Malaysian drivers, maybe because we have started earlier than China, slightly. So we are slightly more competitive. However, they are chasing up very fast. So, because I go China very often, and they actually have a lot of tracks.
Yes.
And they plan to have every district got one track.
Then
And imagine the China got so many districts.
so many talent.
Yeah, they grow very fast. They have the budget. They have a lot of budget, and I see they gonna overtake our industry very fast, very soon.
Damn.
Yeah, because of the way they grow so fast, the technology they're using, all the telemetry things they are using right now, the camera details, all those things, is too
Advanced.
advanced. Also, compared to Malaysia side, we are quite far behind on the technology side.
What is the advice from Malaysian motorsport industry?
Advised.
You as a racer, I mean, they must know.
Yeah.
You know, if they don't know your feedback, and then we just let it, our culture slowly getting faded, is not. I mean, because there are a lot of Malaysian motorsport fans, so we need to do something for Malaysia.
I think that they need to bring in all these devices, and if they can get it at a cheaper, or how to say, maybe the purchase of all these things can be cheaper, maybe with subsidy or something.
So you want subsidized equipment and also race fees and things.
Then we can improve far better for more tracks. Or of course, because right now racing is very costly, so importing all the good equipment is very costly also. So with all these costs, because of import tax and all that,
Yeah, import tax. Yeah.
it will deter the racers to purchase the equipment.
Yes.
And with that, if we've got subsidy or some kind of encouragement thing, maybe less tax or something lah. Maybe better way we can grow. Also in terms of sponsorship, maybe the companies that sponsor the teams or what, they can get tax rebate. If overseas they do that, right?
Yeah, they do that.
I don't know Malaysia got or not lah. Maybe
Not enough. I think there is
there is.
tax rebates, but not enough.
If all the companies they willing to support, motorsport lah. Because we're talking about motorsport, of course, sports in general, of course, but motorsport's the highest expenses thing. Of course, it's good for the companies that sponsor, because they will get a rebate. Then they don't need to pay so much tax, man. That's the
So you're asking about tax write-offs.
yeah, something like that. Then I think the growth of Malaysian motorsports will be better. More sponsors come in, then the more people will grow and more competitors, and then the standards will grow better.
Yeah.
And also with simulators, very important. So need more people to earn money and get the simulators. So must get some kind of tax rebate if you buy simulators.
It's
Training.
actually a very good training ground. I mean, from the start, I was saying it's a superb training ground for rookie drivers.
Okay, I think with that, we'll come back to another segment and we'll talk more about sponsorship and also the financial implications
Yeah.
racing and motorsports. Sure. All right, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Hi guys, welcome back to segment 2 of episode 15. We're with Leona Chin and Jason. Okay, so we talked a bit about your history, how you came about into motorsports. Let's talk about your struggles in sponsorship.
Okay, so it's been very difficult to get sponsors for the past few years, after COVID especially. So during pre-COVID, I was actually ready to go for a GT3 race and to race the Fanatec GT World Challenge Asia's Championship. However, because of the situation of the COVID, so the event was postponed and we were unsure when the event will come back. So our sponsor at the time decided to call off the project, and we sold all the item, and that's the end of our race and our chance to go into GT World Challenge Asia. So it was very sad, but we didn't give up our hope. We still try our best, and with Jason, he also pushed very hard to make me join other kind of races. Yeah, we even got a lot of opportunities to race Macau GP.
Macau GP.
For the first few years, we got invitations, but due to sponsorships, we have car, but we got no money, so
Yeah, I saw your yellow car in Instagram. You said, please help me, my car is empty.
Yeah, that is this year's story. But last few years, the Macau GP also, I try. We meet lot of bosses, also cannot get.
So for the Macau GP, what car do you use?
It's an TCR car, the Civic Type R.
For Civic Type R.
Yeah, so I end up my entry is there. We paid for the entry. The car already ready to dock because they have to move it to the track. Then we couldn't settle the amount, so we call off. My name is in the entry list, but anyway, I wasn't there.
Yes.
So unfortunately, we wanted to be there, but we couldn't. Well, this is how it is in motorsport. Try our best to get a sponsor, but no.
Have you tried any of the multinational companies in Malaysia?
They have managed with
No success? SIC or KBS level?
I guess it's a different thing, right? Because I think we can have certain things that we can apply, but in terms of course, it takes time.
we had the invitation, and we only had like a month or 2 months to get sponsorship. I think less than 2 months.
Less than 2 months.
Yeah, so we did email a lot of people. We do proposal. We also approached government to help. But they give back like a forms we need to fill up, all these things. We need what is it called? Affiliate or something.
Or you need an affiliation.
Affiliation. Okay. We don't have, but how can we prepare this in such a short time? So
those are some of the challenges to get local sponsorship.
Yeah.
But are they more flexible in China?
China, maybe before the pandemic, before COVID, they are big money, involved. But you see, and actually, when she goes there, kind of like
active then, yeah.
a day, you can talk about 100,000 RMB, just to get rid of that, and basically people that things like that, so good money, and then hotels and things like that, everything, the whole Torah, everything. So after pandemic, I think the worldwide economy, it's slightly slowed down, and not like it used to. But yeah, there's still money involved. So we just have to work harder. That's why I think getting Leona continue racing in China, Malaysia, everywhere in the world. At least she keep on racing and things like with the small sponsorship that they get, maybe like the organizers maybe, or maybe small sponsorship again, sponsors involved, they did smaller races, like one big race that she did, for for the M2 races and things like that. The NCS, so these are the things. At the same time, we are working on the bigger sponsorship for, let's say, our goal is definitely to go take the race.
What is a rough estimate of a budget to enter a local race right now?
But the local race are MCS.
Like, yeah, for this year's MCS, I'm searching for around 200K.
200,000 ringgit.
And because it involves the car, the tip, the crew, and also all the marketing things that if we get the sponsorship, we also need to give back to the sponsors. So these things also need to you spend money to do all the marketing materials.
Mm.
And then also the traveling fees and all that. All small thing, but then now is a very big amount.
Yeah. The cost of, from going to the track, preparing the car, yourself, your crew. It's not easy.
Food itself
Exactly.
costs a lot. Because it's so out of the way. Sepang is like so out of the way. So you call or Grab and all that. It costs.
Yeah, understand. One more challenge that you face actually is, like you said, sponsorship wise, is kind of difficult, right? To override and go to international level. China, yes, you are racing. So what is your thought or maybe future plan for you to go maybe Le Mans? Is there any plan?
At the moment, I don't think that's even realistic to get to Le Mans.
If you get the sponsorship, you never know. I mean,
But all of it to Jenny 3.
Yeah.
83
Please, step by step.
step by step.
So right now, touring car, we already have done quite some accomplishment. Well, next step is GT. And then we will see from there, still got potential go into Le Mans. But right now, GT is also hard.
Yeah.
GT in terms of Asia GT series or Asia GT series?
Right. Because into Le Mans is crazy amount of money.
Yeah, it was huge.
Even for the Asia series, even
Yeah.
for the Asia DB series, you're talking about 10 million
10 million.
ringgit.
Ringgit.
For the whole all-round full season. Let's say you talk about Porsche Carrera Cup Asia or whatever, the car, you need
Then
car.
how do you convince sponsors to get on board with you?
Yeah, that's what we are still trying. That's what we are trying to do. Constantly. Of course, with Leona, she has exposure. But for her, she's not only a race car driver, but of course, she also quite well known in the Asia region and especially China. Actually, surprisingly, or to a lot of people, that she is really, everyone.
I would say she is a role model, basically. A brand ambassador
Correct.
for female drivers out there, going into international series. It's a huge accomplishment for you. We as a fan, get to interview today. It's also a huge thing for us, right? So, the sponsorship wise, maybe they would need to rethink, but of course, the financial thing and everything is a bit tight at the moment. I hope it improves further. Looking at Japan's currency as well is going down.
Yeah, Japan.
So hopefully it is stabilized in the next few years.
Yeah.
But I hope you can get your sponsorship as soon as.
Yeah, I hope so too. It's difficult, but we are still persevering. We are very determined to go back into GT. That's our goal, to race in the GT car. So we will try our best. And with all your support, thank you for all the encouragement. It's really always expect that from you, say, for a lot of your lady friends also.
Yeah,
Think of me, like we say.
I'm not just saying it out. It's a Pink Lady racing team or something like that. They are competing in the time attack local series. So it's very. You should be proud of it.
Yes, I am. I wish them all the best. And yeah, I couldn't beat all the guys.
Yeah.
In your many years of racing, right? Who's your longest sponsor?
Longest sponsor. I think in terms of how to say, in terms of
Been there with you
supportive
from day one.
from day one, is Tom Stickers.
Tom Stickett.
Yeah, they are the ones that sponsor the stickers on my car. So every time of course, all the car need some sticker to display that you get sponsorship,
The branding. Yeah.
branding. So we always deal with Tom stickers since really from the start, like
At the start.
yeah, and 2008 or 2007 already. I was already with them. He's a good friend. We become like brother sister like that lah. So any problem,
Do they have a shop in KL?
yeah.
Whereabouts is it? Can you tell the audience?
Balakong,
Talatong?
yeah. Tom sticker. He has a few branches. His school is in Balakong, and of course Raceroom.
Raceroom.
Second longest.
Jason.
Second longest. We've been through thick and thin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Raceroom is so not only a financial sponsor but also a technical partner because you are able to try your skills on it and also develop the skills on different racetracks without incurring more costs.
Yeah. I find the simulator, he gave me one set simulator at home. It's so useful. I modify it because I needed certain thing like the screen, bigger screen.
Or the curved screens.
Yeah, so that I can see more. And then I utilize all the items. He give me the package. Is the full one.
When attacked the
Oh, Panatat. Okay.
Yeah.
what speaker?
And then the software, the Raceroom software also, he give unlock everything. So I can try all the car, I can drive all the track.
How does it help you in your driving skill? I mean, at the real track.
You get to control the car better. You get to, because the fanatic force feedback is very strong. So you actually train your forearm with while you're racing. So help in terms of forearm strength. Memorizing the tracks because I very unfamiliar with certain tracks. So of course getting used to the track and understanding how the car maneuver. So if like I'm racing for the 235i, then I will choose the 235i in the company, his Raceroom experience, and try to replicate and see how to.
So is the behavior of the car in simulator and real life similar?
Similar. Even I raced the KTM Expo in China. They also have the KTM Expo. Same, the way the car handle, very easy to slide in the game. Same in real life, it's super hard to control.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's really, I have to be really sensitive on the pedals, also on gear shifting. The ratios of the gears also is the same to real car.
That's why, as I said, Jason, again,
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have one of the best platform here. So those out there still hesitating of trying out simulator, look at my background here. These are one of the best. On track and off track, you can feel almost similar.
Yeah, the equipment here is so well prepared that if you don't have one at home, of course you can come here. You pay the all day pass. Also, you very value for money. You don't really need to buy your own setup already. You have it here, and the best thing is you duo all your friends. Then you can play together.
Exactly.
At home you play alone, so boring.
Yes. It's part of socializing.
You can duo your friend, then you sit together play. After that, behind there got a mama. Then talk, continue your chit chat. Then continue the all day pass ma. It's an all day ma. So until midnight, then you finish it, your mama again. They go good. Bro,
That's why
I can see it. The thing is, it's a very good place to hang out.
Right.
Friends that.
So what's your future ambition and
vision
program coming soon? And your dream?
dream, of course, haven't achieved yet is to race in the GT races. Also like Porsche Carrera Cup also is considered lah. So if got chance to race that and win in the competition will be great. In terms of development for the youth, of course, right now, I've met a few young ladies that I plan to develop them. They are good and fast in go-kart, and I see potential. And also try our best with Raceroom to develop them to become future racers in compete in touring cars.
So bringing in more raw talent.
Yeah, there's of course goal and mission to bring Malaysian Motorsports to the world. You know, not only car racing, but also all kind of sports. I mean, like your diecasting, your innovation, and I think with the help for all the sponsors, if we really have that tax rebate thing for sponsors to encourage them to sponsor motorsport teams, I think the Malaysian Motorsport will grow faster and better.
Yeah, I think government should implement a tax incentive just for big companies to invest the money in motorsports, because it's a huge investment, and company tax is what, 25%, 30%?
Sure.
If you're able to write that off, I think more people can turn that into a CSR program.
Right.
And I think this is where they need to cultivate that policy.
In Europe, I believe they do that.
Oh, Europe, they have that.
Yeah. That's why you see Europe's motorsports is really
Very big. Because instead of going back to the government, it goes back to the team. So it's actually not an extra additional cost for them.
they will help the industry a lot.
Yeah, right.
So as we were talking about financial, right? You know, I saw one of your latest races. The can we talk about it? Yes. I heard.
But nice.
Yeah, I heard he says a brake failure. But from my point of view, as a viewer and also part-time racer, simulator racer, that was not a brake failure. He went into the corner, late into the corner. He didn't even the apex. He just hit you.
Yeah, I did not notice any brake lights.
No, like,
Display. Where the brake light? I don't know. But he came to say sorry. The tip came.
right.
I was watching my replay in the laptop, sitting down on the floor there, study.
Aduh.
What happened? Then I looked the door. Then I look behind. Three people came in the door, and they say, we want to come and apologize to you. Then I stood up. Then I like, oh, okay. Then the guy who is a Japanese racer, he was really sorry. He was like,
Oh, he was a Malaysian racer, eh? Oh. So how does it? Is he compensating you, or
he just
you're gonna bear your own costs?
I bear my own cost.
Yeah, fix your own car.
Oh, of course, it's a very big amount.
Right.
So yeah, I blasted it out on Facebook. Got some good supporters.
Yeah, many.
They donated lah. They contact me. They said they had a spare door in their half cut shop.
Your Pikachu.
Yeah, for my Pikachu. Then I said, okay, I come and pick it up. So I got a spare door. He replaced it and respray the thing at another friend shop. He supported. He said, okay, he will do the markup, the paneling.
But how are you? I mean, the impact was quite huge.
Yeah, for the last few nights, I cannot sleep.
Any injury? No.
Sore here.
Oh.
But the advice was good, right?
Yeah, the hands was I wore the hands.
Yeah, it was the hands.
But the hands actually help for the
Front impact.
Yeah. And the ankles are here.
Yeah, the front
For
impact.
the front impact. By
The side.
the side, yeah. So the cable that hold the think was you can move your head like this, but of course, the main purpose of the hands is for the forward impact. So that's why there is a chair that is for with the ears like that.
Yeah, right.
So we're gonna upgrade the chair. We're still looking for a sponsor.
The headrest, right?
Yeah. You have to change the whole chair. Comes with the headrest. And the previous chair already experienced 2 giant impact before. So that one was the second.
So you can donate that to someone else.
I signed my signature. Option.
But you continue. But I saw you continued the race.
Yes, of course I have to go. Maybe still got chance to win, ma.
She still continued with the damaged car.
I didn't care.
That was
I was like, I thought the car died already because he hit the part is like the ribs, near the ribs. Lucky he hit the door.
So chassis no damage.
Just got lah the
Side. On the left side.
the
Fender.
hit until the fender get made there. The roll cage okay. The glass shattered. The door, of course, have to replace. Take the suspension. We haven't test the car yet. We need to adjust all the camber and all. But after the hit, right, I continued to go on the grass. I wasn't sure whether the car could move some more.
Right.
So I was very careful to join back the circuit. Cars were coming. I already overtake so many cars. The reason why I was so upset after the race session, I was super upset. I was crying really.
Aduh.
I took out a girl. I was so maybe I wanted to. I literally throw it on the floor. I was like, wow, if I didn't have that crash, I could be podium already. Because I already, from the last, I overtake many cars first lap. But still got the other cars in front is the another category lah. But for
your category.
SPG, SP2V, I already overtook quite a number of Suzuki Swifts in my category. So the moment I got hit, I was really upset. And then I continued. And then a bit frustrated in the race. I was shouting in the car. And then I was waiting to see whether got any safety car or what. Then we can have extra, safety car like nothing. So I just keep pushing.
They didn't deploy safety car.
No.
Despite that incident.
Yeah.
What happened to the driver's car then? The other driver.
Walk out of the car. He just walked out of his car and then he go to the barrier. I saw the replay. So safety car with the virtual safety car.
That's virtual.
Virtual safety car came out. We slowed down our car. I saw the VSC coming, FCY. Then I slowed down. Then after 1.5 lap later, then the green flag, then straight away we push and hit.
So the car, they removed it?
I think during the FCY, yeah.
Right. So that's a kind of bad experience for the start of the year, but I'm sure there will be more positive to come by.
Yeah,
well,
it's really excited for part race round 2, round 3, and the final race is gonna be endurance. So endurance race, I like endurance races. Sprint races is a bit tougher.
Yeah. So talking about endurance race, how long is the endurance race? The next one?
It's 300 km.
300 km.
So I think around 3 hours.
That's quite long.
Yeah.
300 kilometers is the same duration as Formula 1, right?
Yes, same duration.
They race for over how many hours? 6 hours?
I don't think it's 6 hours. I think 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Whoever crosses the 300 km first.
So when you do an endurance race, what's the most physical challenge for you as a female driver?
The heat, yeah, if the weather is really hot, we race in the afternoon. When the heat race, you get dehydrated. That's when you start to make mistakes. And the mistake will become bad if you keep doing the mistake over mistake over mistake. Then the engine or the gearbox will fail. Then you're gone. Then you cannot continue the endurance. So we also keep cool, keep calm in the race. Drink a lot of water. Before the race, I take a lot of salt water, hydration salt. And during the pit stop, we will rehydrate, take all the energy bar to gain back our energy so that we don't lose energy at the end of the race. That's the most crucial part.
Right. Okay. So in segment 3, we'll talk about race engineers, mechanics, and also how to find good talents to make up a very good team. Okay, guys, we'll come back to segment 3. Hi guys, welcome back. Segment 3, we're with Leona and Jason again. Okay, so finished sponsorship. So let's talk about a race team. What is the secret behind a good race team?
The secret behind a good race team would be a good leader to gather all the best skilled mechanic and technical guys. They know he would know how to select the right people for the right job. And let's say if in the endurance team, we have the pit stop guys. They have to be zero failure in changing tires and all. Then we have the guy who calculates the pit stop. That was very important. The strategist. And then there's the driver who has to give all the feedback he can give during the race. So as a race driver, not only you need to race, while racing you have to talk and give feedback to the engineers and to the guy you're talking to is usually the engineer, and then tell him what's the situation in the race, the condition of the car while you're racing. So it's a very multitasking job. And then the guy who tunes the car. So the setting up of the camber, the toe, the guy, the alignment kit, he needs to understand how your driving behavior so that he can give you the best setup. That one also need a pro guys.
Mm-hmm.
So a winning team is gathering all these kind of people into the team, and they're willing to put in the hours and not complain and give up halfway. And they are I can't do anymore, then they walk off. And these people are hard to find.
Hard to find.
Yes.
So how do you find them? Any pointers to the racers out there? How do you find good talent to manage a team, to manage a car? What?
You have to...
Do you mind?
For me, I keep hopping into different teams and see who's the best person. Yeah, I experience, this team, okay, the people in this team are able to fulfill satisfy your things that your requirement. Then you hop into another team, then you feel, something lacking in this team. Then you hop into another team, then you know, okay, now you realize there's good and bad in team A, team B, and team C already. Then you know, okay, this guy is very useful in team A because of this, and then you can keep in mind KIV this guy in future if you want to get him in your future A team. So that's how I would do it.
So when you secure the best team around you,
Yeah.
do you share information with another driver or you don't?
Usually no,
No. All right.
because we are competitors, ma. In terms
If it's your teammate,
teammate, as in like second driver.
yeah, correct.
So far,
Or a second driver with a two-car team. So do you share information?
usually I pick the second driver is someone who is very trustable and close. So we don't simply pick any driver. We choose the drivers also. So like last few years, when I won the Malaysian Championship Series, I was partner with Eddie Liu.
Eddie Liu.
Yeah, he's one of the really legendary racing driver. And of course, his skill is better than mine. So actually, he share his skill with me. So actually, he's my sifu.
Right.
And I learned a lot from him. So we are a very good pair. This round, Eddie is driving for another team, so we cannot engage. But we engage Mark Chiu. He is also a fast driver and willing to take criticism. So we are happy to have him on board. So if we feel he's need to push, then we will push him. Yeah. So we trust him and we feel that this year's our team is in good hands. So this year we got a chance to go podium.
Do you have like an instructor or a coach that actually helps you with your driving skills?
Yeah, of course have. I always say am always in a learning. I'm always in a learning curve. So I always accept criticism, constructive criticism, and can learn where my mistake. I will always take it as a good constructive criticism and improve on that. I know, but everybody has weaknesses, and we gain in better results by being open, learning from the pros. Because I'm not a pro.
Don't worry, even Michael Schumacher makes a mistake.
Then I still got lots of things to learn.
Yeah.
And so like tuning car, suspension, all those, I have no idea.
Oh no.
So I still am learning. Akina is a very good mentor. And yeah, he's a very good teacher also. He's very patient. And sometimes I'm very patient with him also.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Do you prefer Oversteer car or an Understeer car?
I prefer Oversteer car. The last round's setup was a bit understeer. I think because of the new tires, everybody's got a new set of Hankook tires. So previously was Yokohama's. So the setup was very understeery.
Yeah.
Try to make it more
agile.
There's more rotation. However, because we don't know how the degradation of the tires is, so it started to understeer after the accident, and I was like wondering what's wrong with the car after that. Either it's my alignment blurry or the tire really the tire temperature not right or something not right. So we will go for another testing. After the fix already the car, we're gonna do a new sticker.
Right.
Then we will go for testing and try to get the better setup for the car so that got more rotation this round. Because it was super like this though. And my head already crossing like that. So like almost this already. Come forward already. Still the car don't turn. And I was trying to get that. My target was 246, but I was like pushing, you need 248.
So 2 seconds of your target time.
What's your best lap in Sepang?
For which car?
Any area, the fastest.
Yeah, faster.
We go with the fastest.
The GT3 car, I think I did the 209.
209.
I think so. Sometimes I don't know. But maybe 209, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember. With the used tires, so I think
With used tires.
hey, hello. It's online behind. It's my young racer, lady racer.
Hi. Welcome to Paddock Show.
They have a live audience.
Yeah. Where were we?
At your tires. At your tire match. Sepang, right?
209, yeah. So maybe I need to check that lah. I also don't remember. I think 209.
With all right.
So, now, since that we have already covered most of your background and your history in racing, what is your advice for the upcoming races, male or female? I mean,
Advice.
yes. How would you approach them that this is a healthy way of, it, despite being hobby or maybe professionally? How do you cope with it if they have interest?
If they have interest in motorsports industry is so huge and they can go into different fields. But I feel if they want to go into racing as a
Career.
I think going into esports first and then Raceroom is the good way to
That's good news for Jason, right?
trade. And it is proven. The what's the guy? DTM guy?
Team Henry.
Tim Hyman is proven that through simulator you can become a true racer. And the GT7 that racer also same. The story.
Oh, is it the Yen Man Bro?
Yeah, same. So I think that's the way. If you're really into motorsports simulator, then the next step is to racing. Yeah.
All right. One more question. Same question, huh?
Yeah.
You know the question, right? Do you think Malaysia should bring back Formula One?
Yeah.
Yay!
You got that one there.
This Sepang track is one of the best F1 tracks.
There you go. Listen to that.
go, guys. Again is again.
The F1 back in Malaysia.
It's very technical. Yeah.
From a professional race car driver. Recommendation: please bring back Formula One.
Leona, have you ever wanted to try open wheel series?
Yes. I feel it's a very difficult car to drive. Very challenging. Very demanding to your body.
Yep.
If I have a chance, I will condition my body first to race. Currently, with this condition, I can't race open wheel. But if I had started a very young age, of course I will go the open wheel.
Open wheel. Yeah.
If I had the chance, long time.
No, if Paddock Show have many millions in count, we will sponsor you to Formula 4. Yes, sir. GT for GT.
Yeah, eye on the prize. So you guys out there who's got 10 million bucks to sponsor Leona, please contact us, right?
Yeah.
We are really looking for sponsors for Leona Chin for her upcoming seasons and races. There's a lot more sponsorship bots as well on the yellow car, as you can see on her Instagram.
So why are we doing this? Yeah. Why are we doing this? Because it's Malaysian motorsport. We need more exposure. need more push from the government, from everywhere. I mean, GLCs, come aboard, help her out, go more towards international race series. She has the talent. There's no doubt. I mean, you have the proof is here. Basically, one big series and she win both races, right?
Yep.
She has nothing to prove. It's just that the push financially is important. You guys, motorsport is not cheap. So if there's anyone really looking into this partnership, please let us know, or just directly DM Leona. Right, Harris, anything else?
So, on behalf of Paddock Show, Leona Chin, thank you very much for becoming our first female driver on our podcast.
Yeah, we actually loved it. Thank you so much. We are also your fans, basically.
Hurry.
So it was privilege to interview you. Thanks to Jason, my man, my big man.
Man of the hour. The boss of
Thank you so
Raceroom.
much. And looking forward to race with you later.
Yes.
I hope I'm not last.
So, also in front of us is also a diecast that we'll be giving out away.
The lucky draw, yeah.
Our lucky draw tonight as well for the winner of the 2-hour endurance race. Kumar?
Yeah.
What else would you like to say before we end our podcast?
From Paddock Show, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity, Raceroom basically, to invite Leona on board for this one of the best interviews that we had, and hopefully we can catch up again soon, timely on your success towards the end of the year, right?
Maybe we'll do a coverage on track when she's in.
Yes, sure. If we get the invitation, for sure.
Yeah. So guys, our episode will end here because we have got a race to catch
race coming up.
train. Our next live coverage will be at the My Diecast Expo next week.
Yeah.
On the 19th of May.
Right.
All right. Thank you guys. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Leona. All right. We're signing off for the
Have a good weekend, guys.
Peace out.
God bless.